You and Ariel are so cute together. Is any of it just for show?
Yeah, sure.
He's telling the truth.
Hello, welcome to another video. So the channel, The Try Guys, has been trending recently. Co-creator and executive producer Ned Fulmer apparently was in a relationship with an employee. Just to think this guy has lost everything because of this, it's kind of insane. Most company policies, you cannot be in a relationship with an employee. But what makes his hit different is Mr. Ned Fulmer has a wife and has made it known that he has a wife. He has this whole stick that he has a wife and he feels the need to talk about his wife a lot of times in the videos. For example, this compilation was made on their second channel about how many times Ned mentions his wife.
My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife. My wife.
He clearly loved his family so much he wanted to start a second. Ned has built a reputation for being devoted to his wife. Obviously, this is why people are very shocked. Everyone is kind of currently having a meltdown of how he portrayed himself to be this family man. He has 2 kids, by the way, when in reality, he was caught sticking his tongue down another woman's throat. In public, by the way. He weren't even trying to hide it, though. This verse had gotten exposed on Reddit. Ned was found out and about with the employee Alexandria. Or kind of looking spicy, if you ask me. Is that you? Yeah. With people around the globe confirming this was her through the bag that she was carrying in her Instagram pictures to the picture of those 2 at a bar club. I didn't even know. Alexandria is an associate producer for The Try Guys. A lot of people were quite invested in the wives of The Try Guys. They had their own little section where they reacted to stuff together and things. I think what it mostly comes down to is the fact Ned's full brand at this point, his whole personality was based off the fact that he loved his wife.
I'm married to my wife.
I just want to say this is also way more than a man cheating on his wife, which is awful in its own regard, but he risked the entire company. He's Alex's boss. If she wanted to, she could have ruined the company had Ned ended things poorly or used his power in a negative way. This is such a selfish and narcissistic move. All respect gone. Good riddance. I can honestly feel the disappointment through the screen. A valid point though. So valid that the Try Guys themselves actually said bye-bye. They posted this to their official Instagram. Ned Fulmer is no longer working with the Try Guys. As a result of a thorough internal review, we do not see a path forward together. We thank you for your support as we navigate this change. Interesting. I mean, that is a huge blow in itself. And Ariel Fulmer, Ned's wife, hasn't really said much about this. She did address it on her Instagram, but it's probably the shortest response I've ever seen. Thanks to everyone who has reached out to me. It means a lot. Nothing is more important to me and Ned than our family. And all we request right now is that you respect our privacy for the sake of our kids. But there are some theories floating around, as always. that Ariel and Ned were already broken up during this time, and I just thought that was a quite interesting take. I can honestly feel why people think that way, especially from Ariel's response. I just want to throw that at you. Something that I just found when I was researching this. I don't know if this is true. Obviously, I can't see through walls. It's just sad though, the snail trail this has caused, simply from Ned's actions, and you could go further and say Alexandria as well. What makes this even worse though, and if it could get any worse I suppose, is the fact that Alexandria was engaged during this time. Her fella, well, I don't know if they're still together, he has removed all photos of them together on his Instagram. You know what? I don't even blame him. I don't even blame him. I do feel bad for Ariel and obviously the children too. And also the other Try Guys that are just simply left to pick up the pieces of this.
If they didn't know, of course, because it's kind of debatable.
Simply because one likes to get the willy out. Ned did actually respond to this and it just sort of confirms all this was true. Family should have always been my priority, but I lost focus. Why is he blaming it on the focus though? It's kind of weird looking at him saying my wife so many times. Maybe that was just him reminding himself that he has a wife. Whew. I'm coming up with the theories today. Had a consensual workplace relationship. Okay? It doesn't make it any better though. Kind of indicates that it's been going on for a long time. It wasn't really a fling or anything. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions may have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all to Ariel. is it? Yeah, but you lost focus though. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children. That's where I am going to focus my attention. Oh, that's good news, isn't it? He's finally regained his focus back, guys. It is upsetting to see someone who portrays himself to be this faithful family guy, and then you figure out it was all a lie the whole time. Sort of like you've been betrayed, you've been lied to, you've been misled, and it's not a nice feeling. I haven't really watched the Try Guys, but I can understand the outrage. Overall, it's just a sad situation. Obviously, hope Ariel is okay, or maybe she kind of knew about it.
Ned is cheating. I'm calling it. Ned is cheating.
She knew. So fast forward to now, this came out.
Hey, are you guys working things out? You are?
Working things out.
The Try Guys host Ned Fulmer and his wife are spotted together, still wearing their wedding rings just days after he was caught cheating with his producer and fired from the show. So it kind of looks like they're giving it another go. Something just seems really off to me. I don't know if it's because they have kids together and things, but each to their own. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. I'm just shocked. This article's pretty interesting, actually. Apparently, the pair was seen getting into separate cars as they went on the school run, which kind of contradicts the footage we've just seen, but I suppose, okay. This scandal came to light after a Reddit account that seemed to belong to Herring's now ex-fiancé posted pictures of the two in the club. Wow, isn't that interesting? Wow, it's all making sense now. He kicked this off, dude? The club goer contacted a Reddit user who appears to be Herring's fiance, Will Thayer. He then posted the messages he received to prove that Fuller and Herring were making out. So basically, I went out to Niagara in the club last night, saw her making out with Ned from the Try Guys. I have video if needed, said the unnamed accuser in messages to Thayer. Thayer then asked the person when it occurred before being told the entire time they were making out. He was touching her too, all that stuff. While the posts to Reddit only show grabs from the video and not the videos themselves, this was apparently enough for I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, to conclude his fiancée had been unfaithful with Fulmer. He then spoke to Fulmer's wife, Ariel, for an hour about the allegations before he deleted all pictures with Herring from his Instagram and made his account private. There's actually a photo of Will online, Alexandra's ex-fiancé now, of him toasting to the end of their engagement. When it comes to cheating, how could you do that? How could you do that to someone that you care about? It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, I don't have any sort of sympathy or anything. If you want to go around being a prick, people are going to be treating you like a prick. I just wanted to make a quick video about this because I thought it was interesting but tragically sad at the same time. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think about this situation? Or if there's any other input you'd like to inform me on if I've missed anything. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please take care, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.